welcome to Papa John's World. I have a buddy that's a great wood carver. He carves just really awesome art pieces, gargoyles and little cowboys and animals, buffalo, wolves, moose. Anyway, he carved a bull moose. He said, "Man, I wished I had a display table for that." And he said, "I'd like it to be," his words was robust, heavy, big, you know, something he can put in his house and that's pretty tall." And then he gave me another parameters. He'd also like to be able to take it to like his wood carving group and set it up on a table and be able to display it. So he had this piece of wood. It's about 2.5 inches thick. I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. He said, "I'd also like it to rotate." So I thought about it for a little while, and I come up with this little design. And the base plate, the only thing I really don't like is a little bit gapped off the wood. I'm just trying to start the thread. As soon as I get it started, I'll shut it off. That just starts the die straight. I want to weld about that much, and then I'll grind the top off flat. I think that nut should hold it square with the plate, and as I reach in there and weld that, I got access to do that. See in there, about 1/4 of an inch of weld. I probably should preheat that just a little bit. Good to let your tip pop like that when you light it. It helps keep it clean. And watch the moisture run away from the steel when it starts to heat up. Okay. Just so you can see better. Okay, you see I started on the bolt and kind of concentrated the heat on the bolt and then just let it go around. I think that looks pretty nice. I want to protect those threads. We'll screw a 1/2 inch bolt in there. This is a water-cooled induction forge. See. That's 1-inch steel with a 1/4-inch hole in it. It's 12 seconds and it's red hot. We want this to be pretty hot. I forgot my cooling bucket. I had to get that filled full of water. Sorry. We'll take it right up to the spark. The sparks of steel starting to melt on the outside. First you'll see the scale kind of disappear, and then you'll see it spark. There's it starting to spark. Yeah, it's about 2,600 degrees, I believe. Perfect. I'm going to make little tree stumps. So that's the back of it. And what we want to see is, you know, a tree kind of has a branch and a branch. Okay. And we'll kind of have it's a back, so we're going to hold it in the back. So this one's going to have kind of a branch up here, and maybe a branch down here. And this is number 2. It's going to have a branch straight out. We don't have one of those yet. And a branch over here. Now the other thing I want to do is cut a piece of steel. Maybe I'll do a little bigger steel. I'll cut a little piece and put here, and I'll weld it around, and then it'll look like the bottom of the tree where it flares out. Now we're going to put some bark on them. I think it looks pretty good, pretty much like bark on a tree. What I'll do, I'll file off the bottom and file off that top where it's a little rough, and then I'll take a wire wheel on a grinder and clean that up. This morning when I just woke up, I thought these little stumps look pretty good. I think they come out pretty sweet. Let's see. But kind of seems like something's missing. So we have wood and steel and then more wood. Wonder if I had barked the edge of this, if that would make this look like a piece of wood. I think when I grind the top flush and the bottom, I think that will help that. It'll lose those bumps and look a little bit better. That's probably not good light for you. We're at my friend, the wood carver's house, and he's put the two moose on the little display table. They're just on temporary for right now. Anyway, the moose are carved out of basswood, and I believe it's 2 pieces of wood for the moose body, and then each antler is carved separately and glued into the head. The texture of the moose hide and the fur is done with a wood burner and then painted by hand. And the little white tips on the horns and all that's painted. And the gentleman that carved these just celebrated his 77th birthday. I wanted to take a few minutes though and show some of the other stuff that he carves. Those are the moose, and that was the main reason for the table, and it just to give him that, and it made me happy to do it. When he catches fish, he'll measure them and take pictures, and then he carves them later to exact rainbow trout, and mounts them up there, and they're all hand painted, no airbrush, nothing like that, just all by hand. And each fish he catches, and here's a German brown he caught, and a sparrowhawk he carved, and wolves and buffalo and ducks. His house is like a museum. It's just amazing to see what a man can accomplish when he sets his mind to it. But just all kinds of carvings, from funny to picturesque. And I like this: do not squander time, it's the stuff life is made of. And those are really good words to live by. Got a couple of cuckoo clocks. So I really appreciate doing this video, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Have a great day.